Today we are going to do a metal band kit. So I'm actually kind of excited to see how this turns out because I do not know what kind of bands are in here. So what you guys are seeing for the first time is what I'm seeing for the first time. So enough of me talking. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and let's get right into it. And speaking of that, the first one we have is Black Sabbath and Testament. And me personally, I'm going to go with Black Sabbath. Diamond Head and Motley Crue. I'm a huge Motley Crue fan, so that's kind of an easy decision. Um, oh, and Toxicology. I've actually never been a fan of Alice Cooper. But I am a big fan of Alice in Chains, and I do like them more than I like Paradise Lost. So this one I'm gonna go Bon Jovi. Just, I mean, they're one of my favorites, but I actually have not listened to a lot of Skillet, so I mean, by default, I'm gonna have to go Gojira. This is kind of the first hard one that we got because I'm fans of both of these bands. Even though they have stuff like Arise and Chaos 80 and stuff like that, I'm still gonna go Sabaton because they have some of my favorite, um, kind of that war symphonic stuff out of any band. Um, This one was also pretty tough, but I'm not that much into prog, but I do like some Doom Theater, but I'm gonna go Anthrax. I'm kind of into Anthrax. I'm not a big fan of both bands, but I love. Oh, um, dang. I'm gonna have to go Celtic Frost just because of Two Megatherion, and then I'll go Stein over Infinite Annihilator, Twisted Sister, Rob Zombie just by a little bit, and I'm going Ozzy. I'm actually a fan of Napalm Death, so I will pick them. I do not like Behemoth at all, so I'm going to go Blind Guardian because they are some good power metal. They're not my favorite power metal band, but you'll see if that band is on this list. Um, this one I'll go Korn. I'm not a huge Cradle of Filth fan. I don't think that they are good at all. This one I'm going to go Opeth. Opeth is another easy choice for me. And then I'll go 3 Days Grace over Nightwish. And then Death, because if you've watched my previous videos, you would know. And then, so I mean, you can kind of tell Obituary. I love Obituary. I can tell that Obituary might make but that matchup is going to be what I'm worried about. Possessed, Seven Churches easily beats anything Steel Panther, and then I'm going Rage because that is actually one of the good new metal bands I like. Slayer here. I mean, if I'm going to be honest. Yeah, I don't like either band at all. But for this one, I'll go Trivium over Killswitch Engage. Oh, basically what it comes down to is Hybrid Theory or Heartwork, and if I had to choose, I think it would be Hybrid Theory by just that much. This actually might be the toughest one yet because I am huge fans of both of these bands. But Bathory is just a little bit more consistent than Immortal in my opinion. And then I'll go Saxon over Europe, but Europe only has a few songs I like. And then I'm not, yeah, I'm on a mark over anything Marilyn Manson. Motorhead, of course. Now we're gonna get into some of the harder matchups here with Black Sabbath and Motley Crue. I'm actually gonna go Motley Crue. I mean Black Sabbath. I don't know if that's kind of blasphemy in the metal scene, but I'm just going off my personal opinion here. And then I'm gonna go Alice in Chains over Toxic Holocaust, even though I do love Toxic Holocaust. And if this one I'll go Slippery When Wet just over Gojira, even though I didn't like any of those bands. I'll go Sabaton here because I really do like Sabaton. I know a lot of people don't think they like corny and stuff, and I am actually a huge Sabaton fan. And then I'll go Celtic Frost over Queensryche. Twisted Sister. I'm not a big fan of Rammstein. I don't even know how you pronounce it, but we'll go in Ozzy. Then we're gonna go Napalm Death. Opeth over Korn. Then I'll go Death because I mean, um, that is actually very difficult. So when stuff like this happens, I'm gonna try to go to a few different areas here. Like my favorite Overkill album is The Years of Decay, which, and then my favorite Obituary album is Cause of Death. But these are two different schools of music and two different, very different albums. But I will go Obituary, but this one is the hardest one yet because that one, I'll go Rage Against Possessed, Slayer, easy. Linkin Park, Bathory, then Motorhead, and Motley Crue. I'll go Sabaton. And then I'll go Celtic Frost because it's Doom Megatherion, even though Cold Lake we don't talk about that one. Napalm, Death over Opeth. Then I'll go Obituary. Um, I guess I'll go Slayer because they have some more albums. Then I'll go Bathory. Probably Motley Crue, Celtic Frost, and then I'll go Obituary over Death, even though that's not as easy as you think it might be. Oh no. Go Bathory here because the Slayer is one of my favorite thrash metal bands, and Bathory is my favorite black metal band and Viking metal band after the first four albums. Um, but I think that Bathory has been more consistent because anything past, not anything, but like the two albums after Seasons in the Abyss until God Hates Us All came out were not the best, and I don't think Bathory has had a bad album in my opinion of the ones I've listened to. So just judge solely off of that, I'll go that, and then I'm gonna go Motley Crue. Then this is probably the toughest one now because I love all of Obituary stuff and I love all of Bathory's stuff that I have listened to. But I guess I will have to go Obituary. Then probably Obituary. Now we're getting into the other side, which I've been glancing over here some, and I do not like what I see at all. So first up, we got Toxic versus Pantera. So I'm gonna go Pantera because I am a Pantera fan. And I'm not that big into Toxic. I'll go My Chemical Romance because of the Black Parade. I love Avenged Sevenfold. I don't like Epica at all. Then I'm gonna go Annihilator, my favorite Canadian thrash metal band. And then obviously I'll go Cannibal Corpse. Oh, I love Municipal Waste. Then we'll go Van Halen. Sleep because I that you'll see, but that's some good stoner metal. I'll go Iced Oath here Even though Open Up and Say Ah is good, but Burnt Offerings is just, especially that closing song, Dante's Inferno, which I have actually right here. I am a huge fan of stuff like that. Especially Wendigoon's video that he did on it, of the three Inferno, Purgatorio, and Pooty. So I don't think anybody can translate it better. I'll go Bosom here. So In Flames, I do not like Slipknot at all. I think Slipknot is very overrated. Now, um, got my favorite stoner metal band. This is my favorite German thrash metal band. I'm gonna take Electric Wizard over Saddam, but it's like that. I'll take Limp Bizkit. I love Venom, black metal, and Welcome to Hell. I do like some Elstorm. Then I'm gonna go Morbid Angel because they have some of the best one of the best discographies in all of death metal, along with Obituary, Cannibal Corpse, stuff like that. I'll get Cynic. Then I'll get some Dark Throne in there, Transylvanian Hunger. Def Leppard. I don't even know what that band is, but I'm gonna go Meshuggah, Ozen, Uzen, like. You guys watch my top five death metal albums, then you will know that I think pretty highly on Deicide, but then Havoc is one of my favorite newer thrash metal bands, along with Municipal Waste and um Toxic Holocaust and stuff like that. But I will go Deicide because I have not listened to all of Havoc's stuff. I'm not as familiar as some of the other bands on here. I'll go Metallica with that one. Megadeth, over Merciful Fate for me, and then I'm gonna go Iron Maiden. The Antichrist is a very good album, and of course the early stuff with Mayhem, dude. I'm actually going to see Mayhem, Cannibal Corpse, Blood Incantation, and Gorguts on September 24th, 2023 in Knoxville. So if any of you guys watching this are gonna go, come meet up with me. We can talk about it. I love talking about metal. I live in a town that is more into country, so there's not a lot of people here to talk about that with. So yeah, if some of you guys are watching, you're going to that, and plus leave it in the comments. I'll be more than happy to talk about anything metal with you guys. But with this one, we're gonna go Mastodon. The Lamb of God, even though I love Manowar, and I did not want to do that, but Exodus Ho Creator. I'll go Godsmack. I'll go Judas Priest. I don't like Disturbed. Sorry, and then I'm going Halloween over Ghost. Then we'll go Emperor. Pantera, even though it's not easy. Avenged Sevenfold. See, this is too. I'm gonna go with oh thing Municipal Waste has put out, and they've been on a tear here recently. But Cannibal Corpse, man, this is hard. But I'll go Municipal Waste because I don't know what will come up later if I pick Cannibal Corpse. Then I'll go Van Halen. I do enjoy me some Eddie Van Halen. I'll go Iced Oath. Electric Wizard. Venom over Limp Bizkit. I just picked Limp Bizkit because I didn't know what the other band was. Then I'll go Morbid Angel. Dark Throne. Def Leppard. Metallica, but I did not want to get Deicide out that early. Once Upon the Cross is just a banger album. Legion. Scarlet of the Crucifix. Now we have a pretty tough one, but for me, it's Megadeth. I love Iron Maiden, Bruce Dickinson, but Megadeth just put out Rust in Peace. I mean, then I'll get Mayhem over Mastodon. I'm not that much into Lamb of God over Exodus. And then I'll go Judas Priest over Godsmack, and then I'll go Emperor over Halloween. I'll go Pantera, Waste, Electric Wizard, even though I say it's pretty good, Morbid Angel, Def Leppard, and I know Metallica doesn't have some very good albums after the Black Album, but those first 5 albums are some because when they were at their best when they were at their best. Like they were on top of the game. I know Megadeth is also were at their best when they were at their best with Rust in Peace, Countdown to Extinction. But off of me personally, I think I enjoy Metallica a little bit more than Megadeth. But Megadeth is an awesome band. I would love to see them live. And with this one, I'm going to go Lamb of God, even though Mayhem is. Then Emperor, we just. Yeah, Judas Priest. Municipal Waste for me. Morbid Angel over Electric Wizard. Metallica over Def Leppard. And then I'm going to go Lamb of God. Waste. And then I'll go Lamb of God. And then I'm going to go Municipal Waste. And then I'm going to go Obituary. That is. Alright, guys, that does it for the Metal Bands bracket. Tell me what you guys thought about it in the comments below. And make sure to like the video and subscribe, and I will be posting more content like this. I'm also working on the conspiracy theory iceberg, but I've been busy here lately, so I haven't done all that. But definitely tell me what you guys think, and I will see you in the next one.